Hey Catalina, my name is Daphne. I'm one of the essay correctors here at IELTSpodcast.com. Thanks so much for sending in your essay for correction. Really good idea to get some feedback. You've obviously done your exam before. Really frustrating that you're not getting the result you want. So let me just have a look at this essay for you and see if I can give you some help and some feedback. Okay. So the pie charts S illustrate Welsh students' favourite school subjects, both in 2014 and 2018. Now, New South Wales is actually in Australia. So you could say Australian, so illustrates an area of Australia, students' favourite subjects. Yeah, good. And I would say, yes, that's absolutely fine. In 2014, the most predominant sections, yes, now be careful here. Yes, you're showing me telling me the pie charts, but I'd rather you talked about the subjects and the students than the actual sections. So the most popular, most predominant subjects were maths and geography, with roughly 1/4 each. That's fine. Approximately is better than roughly. Roughly is a little bit informal, so I'd probably say approximately. The third largest percentage was represented by physics, 2014. At the opposite pole, yeah, okay, were chemistry, IT, and history. All of them, okay, where, I mean, it's so small, where less than 5% of students stated a preference. Okay, though just a slightly different way of saying that. P in biology had mean values. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Now, what you've done here, and I can see the reason why this is not getting you more than a 5.5 or a 6 or whatever. Although, actually, I think this is quite good. But what you're not doing is you're not comparing. So you have to summarize the key information, it says, and then make contrasts or comparisons where possible. So you're telling me the information, which is fine, okay? But what I really, really need you to do is contrast it. So let's go back to your overall thing. Overall, the Australian student status had several fluctuations. You don't know that. It didn't fluctuate. You can't say that because if you want to use fluctuation, you have to have every single year, and it has to go up and down every year. So you can't have fluctuation. These are static pictures of 2014, 2018. You don't know what happened in the middle. While the number of students for some of the most wanted subjects decreased dramatically, others showed, yeah. So this doesn't work. Do you understand why? Because we can't. You don't know. You could say it changed. So while in 2014, maths was the most popular, you'd have to say then in 2018, biology had taken over. So that would be your kind of like your overall sentence. Okay? Or you could say overall, while in 2014 maths and physics or maths and geography were the most popular subjects, in 2018 the most popular subjects were maths and biology. Something like that. And then in your other paragraphs, your skill is to compare. So then you need to get into the detail. So in 2014, geography and maths, like you said here, were 1/4 each, whereas in 2018, geography had descended, or the number of students who preferred geography had decreased to 2.5%, while, connecting word, the number of people who enjoyed PE had grown to 25%. Okay, so all the way through, you want to be contrasting and comparing the information. This is something you could talk about. So take a pencil. What's changed? Here's a new subject. Or no, not quite. That was tiny then, but that's grown here. Okay, this has grown a lot. This has gone down. This has gone down a lot. So these are the sort of comments you want to make. You're comparing. So however, by 2018, the larger sections had diminished in value. Good. Diminished their values. whereas the most unpopular subject showed an upward trend. No, you can't use the word trend. So you had or had become more popular. Trend you can't have because that suggests dynamic. So had become more popular. Maths lost more than 10% of students, whereas geography narrowed. Yep. Those who preferred geography or those that liked geography, good. Physics was past tense. The only portion to remain almost constant, slightly declining to, yep, between the 2 years in the 4-year period. Okay, the most preferred school subjects were, yes, this is in 2018, okay, were more than 1 in 5 students enjoying them the most, while, you could use some nice connecting words here, while or whereas are both good. So while IT and H had a similar tendency, okay, so this is nice for me. And when you're writing on a 6.5, I would say I would go on the 6 because you're not doing any comparisons. So this is the problem. So as I explained, you need to be comparing the information. That is what gets you the marks. But you understand. Your grammar is okay and your language is fine. So it's just 2 things. You need to compare, and also it is a static picture. It's not dynamic. It's not moving. Okay. Have a look at the online course we do, which is all about writing, which will really help you, especially if you're task 2 essay, if you find that hard. 5.5, if you need to get up to a higher band score, I definitely recommend the course for you. You have a lot of corrections like this, little videos showing you what to work on. We work really, really steadily going through task achievement, coherence, grammar, vocab. I think you might find that really good, and I can offer you a discount for that today. Okay, thank you.